Ever wondered why you feel so overwhelmed with your emotions? What can commonly happen is, if this is our internal tolerance to life, anything that we've been through in our childhood that's not been resolved is kind of like having this much taking up our tolerance. So this is all from our childhood, we've not really resolved that. Now I have a reduced capacity for everyday stresses. So say I've had a bad sleep at night, traffic's really bad on the way to work, I get a really horrible phone call, and it keeps adding in and adding in. And by the time I come home that day, I've only got a really small window of tolerance for whatever's going to happen. So if I'm coming into my house with only this small amount of tolerance, it's probably pretty likely that as soon as the kids start fighting or want something from me, I'm going to very quickly overflow. And so what that looks like for all of us is the same, the process of us building up and overflowing, but the way that it might overflow is the bit that's different for us. It could be that for someone they're angry and it overflows coming through anger, or for someone else they might feel teary or overwhelmed. Someone else might feel really, really stressed, but they're just full. And they've not done anything nice for themselves to create more tolerance to deal with the stresses that are about to come through the day. So things like being able to talk to a friend, doing some self-care, doing a meditation, having a bubble bath, emptying some of those stresses out and creating more of that room so that we can add in those pressures and stresses again and we can tolerate them. But if we're not doing those self-care practices, we're going to be filling that up and staying at that level of being full and overwhelmed and stressed and not really enjoying life. So my tip for you is try and empty this out as much as you can so that you've got more room and more tolerance for life. For more tips like this, follow me or listen to my podcast.